This is Lacy Robertson, the hardest working woman in mortgage and real estate nationwide. And I'm here to bring you this week's report at California companies that will be laying off workforce, where we received their notice and processed it between August 16th and August 21st. Now, if you're new to my channel, before I ask you to like, share, comment, all of that good stuff, I want to let you know why it's important for me to share this information. And I think it's helpful for you, helpful for your family, for your friends. So it was many, many years ago. I was getting ready to purchase a piece of property. I was super excited. I had signed my loan documents. I was excited that I was getting the property. The seller was excited. They're getting the proceeds from the sale of their property. I signed my loan documents. I go back to work. And hours later, I find out that myself and 399 other people were getting laid off that day. No warning or anything. You can only imagine what I was feeling. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have a job. Y'all can't fund this loan. I get on the phone. I call my mortgage broker at the time. I call my realtor at the time. I was like, look, I am so sorry. I have to cancel this transaction. They can't fund this loan. I don't have a job. And thankfully, I was able to unravel the transaction. The loan didn't fund. And so that was a good thing. However, I lost money in the process. So the money that I paid up front to my down payment, pay for an appraisal, home inspection, termite inspection, all of those things, I didn't get that money back. So there's two reasons why I share this information. One, what would you do differently if there was a possibility that you might get laid off? Like, would you not go on that shopping spree or buy that new house or new car? Would you not go on that lavish vacation? Would you dust off your resume, kind of, update it, put some fillers out there? Like, what would you do differently? Would you consolidate your bills, right? And maybe refinance or, do some budgeting and everything to get yourself together. What would you do differently? So that's one of the reasons I share the information, just to warn you. And then the second thing is I want you to know that you don't have to lose your house just because you lost your job or you're facing a financial hardship. Look, I've been helping clients for years lower their mortgage payment, make it more affordable so they don't have to exhaust all their savings trying to make their mortgage payment each month. Now, it doesn't matter whether you had a loss of income due to a death, divorce, illness, injury, or layoff. It doesn't matter. There are programs out there. There's like temporary options, like a forbearance plan, or a repayment plan, but there's more permanent options like a refinance, a loan modification. There's options out there, but they're not automatic. So you have to pick up the phone and dial 714-914-7254. I'm all things mortgage and real estate related. I help people. I've been helping people for over 18 years. I help people finance property. I help people buy property, refinance property, sell property. But when life deals them lemons, i.e., they have a loss of income in their household, no matter if it's due to a death, divorce, illness, injury, or layoff, I help them make lemonade. I help them avoid foreclosure by any means necessary. So listen, you might say, I don't need to hear this list, Lacy, of companies that are laying off. I'll share the video. I'll like the video, but I don't need to hear it because I've already suffered a loss of income, or I know someone who has. Look, I want you to pick up the phone and dial right now, 714-914-7254. You can also visit me at modifymenow.com, but the best way to reach me is definitely by just picking up the phone and calling. Now, before I get started, I always share the companies. I promise that every single week I try to share this information. But before I do that, I want to show you a client that I was able to help. One of my past clients I want to show you, because guess what? I can show you better than I could tell you. Right? That's what we say. So, and that is true, true, true. So here we go. Here is a actual modification that I was able to complete for my client. As you can see here, let me go to the, their previous mortgage payment. If you can see here right in the center, their mortgage payment was $3,000 approximately. It actually had went up from this, but it was $3,147.22. When they got a hold of me, they were referred to me by their accountant. Their accountant referred them to me. I was able to negotiate with the lender. I saved them 900 and almost $1,000 a month, $998.02 a month. I got their mortgage payment down. Now, mind you, it was a little higher than this $3,147.22. But anyways, I got the mortgage payment down, including principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. I got it down to $2,330.47. That was everything. If you look here, this payment, it only included principal and interest. Over $3,000 for a house, and it only included principal and interest. I got their payment down to $2,330.47. That included principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Okay. So I just want you to know that there's options available. They're not automatic. So that's why you got to pick up the phone and dial 714-914-7254. So California companies that will be laying off workforce where we receive their notice between August 16th and August 21st. Here we go. Now, you know, I give you the name of the company that is laying off. I give you the date. I give you how many people they're laying off. I give you the location. I let you know if it's temporary, if it's permanent, if it's a closure, and then I let you know the address, right? I'm going to give you this list in alphabetical order. I'll let you know right now, there's 25 entries. Doesn't mean it's 25 different companies. It's 25 entries because a company could be laying off same day, multiple locations, or several days, different locations, or same locations. So there are 25 entries. So bear with me. We will get through this. And the reason why I do this, I just want to help you. Just want to help you, right? So let's get started. August 31st, Adventist Health, Simi Valley, is laying off permanently one person at 2975 Sycamore Drive in Simi Valley. On October 15th, Canoe is laying off permanently 185 people at 19951 Mariner Avenue in Torrance. We have October 18th. Cisco Systems, Inc. is laying off permanently 53 people at 170 West Tasman Drive in San Jose. October 19th, Coburg, Inc. is closing permanently. They're laying off 196 people at 2020 William Street, number E, or letter E, I should say, in San Leandro. October 1st, Distribution Alternatives, Inc. is laying off permanently one person at 17820 Slover Avenue in Bloomington. October 7th, Farmers Group, Inc. is laying off permanently 84 people at 6303 Owensmouth Avenue in Woodland Hills. You have October 11th, Fastly, Inc. is laying off permanently 52 people at 475 Brannan Street, Suite 300 in San Francisco. October 14th, Grail, Inc. laying off permanently 179 people at 1525 Orozco Bryan Drive in Menlo Park. I think I have that correct. October 18th, ITC Federal is laying off permanently 31 people at 24,000 Avila Road in Laguna Niguel. August 31st, Mosaic Culver LLC is laying off permanently 16 people at 8801 Washington Boulevard in Culver City. September 30th, NFI National Distribution Centers LLC closing permanently, laying off 40 people at 1820 North MacArthur Drive, Suite 200 in Tracy. October 25th, Nordstrom Corporation laying off permanently 11 people at 2765 Loker Avenue West in Carlsbad. October 14th, Northrop Grumman laying off permanently 430 people at One Space Park Drive in Redondo Beach. October 12th, Paramount Global is laying off 95 people at 1575 North Gower Street in Los Angeles. You have October 12th, Paramount Global is laying off permanently 193 people at 5555 Melrose Avenue in Los Angeles. November 1st, Penumbra Inc. is laying off permanently 71 people at 1 Penumbra Place in Alameda. October 8th, Pitney Bowes Inc. is closing permanently. They're laying off 236 people at 11260 Cedar Avenue in Bloomington. October 8th, Pitney Bowes Inc. is closing permanently, laying off 112 people at 4733 Newcastle Road, Building 3 in Stockton. October 12th, Pitney Bowes closing permanently, laying off 11 people at 11260 Cedar Avenue in Bloomington. You have October 12th, Save Mart Supermarkets. DBA is Roseville Distribution Center, closing permanently, laying off 273 people at 9999 Niblick Drive in Roseville. October 13th, Silgan Containers is laying off temporarily, 72 people at 567 South Riverside Drive in Modesto. October 31st, V2X, also known as Vertex Aerospace LLC, is closing permanently. They're laying off 46 people at 9470 Plus Road in San Diego. October 8th, Velo 3D Inc. is laying off permanently 42 people at 2710 Lakeview Court in Fremont. You have October 14th, Volunteers of America Southwest closing permanently, laying off 9 people at 9980 Holly Road in El Cajon. And last but not least, you have January 2nd, 2025, VSP Optical Group closing permanently. They're laying off 186 people at 151 Blue Ravine Road in Folsom, California. So that's the end of this week's list of California companies that will be laying off workforce where we received and processed their notice between August 16th and August 21st. Now, remember, if you have experienced a loss of income, whether it's due to a death, divorce, illness, injury, or layoff, I want you to know there's options available for you. They're not automatic. You have to pick up the phone and dial. Call me 714-914-7254. I've been helping clients for years lower their mortgage payment, make it more affordable so they don't have to exhaust all their savings trying to make the mortgage payment each month. I've been helping them avoid foreclosure. I'm all things mortgage and real estate related. So whether you need to sell property, buy property, finance property, refinance property, or when life deals you lemons, I help you make lemonade by avoiding foreclosure by any means necessary. I want you to call me. Pick up the phone, 714-914-7254. I'm Lacy Robertson, the hardest working woman in mortgage and real estate nationwide. I look forward to working with you and for you. And until then, have a blessed day.